Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we are going to keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 0.
1,000. Yes, sir, man. Welcome to episode 179 of the Pham Perspective podcast, presented by PhamTV. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the YouTube page if you haven't already.
$0.
You know what I'm saying? We also on Instagram. You can find at Pham Podcast. He the one that, posting all the content on there, going crazy. You can find me at Henny_Dre or PhamTV on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Get in tune with the program. You heard?
Tap in. $0.
Tap in.
$0.
Just chill with us for like an hour once a week. You know what I'm saying? We chilling.
Once a week, baby. Just
tap into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a few shout outs. You know what I'm saying? At the start of the show. You know what I'm saying? I want to first shout out unofficial member. You know what I'm saying? I shouted them out before. Had this for a minute, brought it back out because I had to wear the do-rag today.
Nah, you brought it up.
You know what I'm saying? I had to wear it. Had to cover the hair. Gotta get the retwist, man. Yo, if you're doing retwists out there, you a female, yo, tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this guy's doing it out here too.
Nah,
how you feel about that?
No, pause.
How you feel about that? Pause.
It's a whole pause. That's like when
I'm saying. How you feel about
that's like
that,
when you see. That's like when you see the jail pic and the dude got the fresh ass dreads, and you like, who did that for real? Was it the person that visited him, or was it the Sally?
Facty. Nah, it was for real. I be just, cause I be entwined or something might pop up on Instagram or something. I look at different little, braid styles or whatever. Yeah. And a lot of guys are doing guys' hair.
Like, it's the one dude on TikTok or YouTube or something. He viral. He be like, if you want to know how to braid, hit subscribe. Like he be doing all the viral cuts or whatever, viral styles and shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been seeing a couple, so each his own.
I mean, but me personally, a female that want to retwist, man.
That's like personally, like if I get, whenever I got a massage, I want a female.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people get, but I prefer a female. You know what I'm saying? And I always got a female and all that. Get feet done or whatever. I need a female. Like, come on, now. Only right.
It's preference. You know what I'm saying?
Preference, right.
Preference.
Each his own. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to
I got a couple more.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
I also want to shout out real quick. On-site Battle League, Upstate Spin the Block. You know what I'm saying? October 21st. They got the rookies versus vets. You know what I'm saying? Going down. They haven't technically posted the battles. I guessed them because just looking at people post throughout social media, like I put two and two together, and I was about 90% accurate when I checked with them and shit. I was about 90%, but they got a crazy event. It's Rand October 2. You know what I'm saying? A tribute to one of the fallen battle rappers' minds. You know what I'm saying? And the card is looking good. It's looking like some good energy. Yo, go cop your tickets and tune into the local battle rap scene in Rochester, New York. The whole upstate movement. If you from Buffalo, Syracuse, everywhere, like just tap in. Let's grow this upstate shit strong. And last but not least, I want to shout out my plug because I ain't got no weed today. You know what I'm saying? Which would be kind of ironic to shout out the plug when I ain't got no weed, right? But one of the times he hit me up with this THC straw. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no time today, but I'm going to still get high. I'm going to try it in some water because I don't drink no soda, and I haven't really, besides Gatorade, I haven't drank no juice or nothing either. I don't drink alcohol no more. You know what I'm saying? So
I salute that. Salute that, you know what I'm saying?
But it's supposed to be a 100 milligram straw, so we're going to see what it's about. Maybe I'll get high by the end of the month.
Maybe.
We're going to see. It's supposed to be cherry flavored.
Like cherry?
I guess. I like red.
I
like red.
You eat a lot of fruit. You like red.
It's a paper straw, and I guess all the THC and flavors is on the inside.
It's in the cardboard.
Yeah, and they said when I don't taste it no more, that's when it's all gone. So
hey, it is what it is. Your preference. See, whatever you want to do, man. Try to get high.
I'll let y'all know what it's about, though. It's called...
What's it called?
Can of Straws. It's a single pack, 100 milligrams. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'll let y'all know what it is. Now, who you had to shout out, man?
I'll just shout out my son real quick. You know what I mean? Got kung fu in the higher level now. You know what I'm saying? He not with the little kids and beginners no more. He was a little more advanced. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to him. Shout out to my wife. Just had a birthday. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. All the family stuff. You know what I mean? Gender reveal coming soon. You know what I mean? All that good stuff.
Uh-oh.
See what I'm praying for.
What
a girl,
what you hired the Arab people? You know what I'm saying? That was drawing in the sky the other week. Remember? Did you see that?
Yeah.
That shit was fire. I think it happened over the country, but it was dope.
Yeah. Nah, I thought the world was about to end.
I thought somebody stole the plane and was like, I'm in with this shit. Watch this.
Exactly. Between the two, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
But this shit, I know this. You could taste the cherry. It's slight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was gonna be that like prominent, but it don't leave no aftertaste neither.
Okay, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So
you can see it kind of like going to the bottom a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay,
shake it up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's the Kool-Aid flavor right there. Yeah. I fuck with this. I can't shake it with the straw in it.
No, you just twirl it. Just twirl it. Or twirl the straw in there. Yeah. Like you shake it.
It's a paper straw too, so I gotta kind of drink this like before the episode over, I guess.
Yeah, but you gotta let it sit too. You drink all of it, you ain't gonna get nothing.
I get another water.
Yeah, this is true.
Another water.
This is true. It makes sense.
But yo, man, it's week 2 in the NFL's in the book.
Week two in the books.
You know what I'm saying? If you undefeated, stand the fuck up. You heard? If you not, then be quiet a little bit.
Just a little bit. We 1-1. Yeah, nah. Except going right into it, man. Like I said, your boys. You know what I'm saying? Your boys defeated. What you have defeated? Y'all defeated Denver, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was getting beat early real quick. And then y'all came back, you know what I'm saying? And they came back with a Hail Mary at the end.
Just run them scores. Just run through them scores.
Yeah, but like I said, you got Thursday. You got Philly beating Minnesota 34-28. You got my Jets getting smacked by Dallas 30-10. You got Green Bay losing to Taiwan to Atlanta 25-24. You got Buffalo smacking and coming back against the Vegas Raiders, man, 38-10. You got Baltimore beating the division rivals Cincinnati Bengals 27-24. You got Seattle beating Detroit in an overtime 37-31. You got another overtime game. You got Tennessee beating the Chargers 27-24. You got the Chiefs handling the Jags 17-9 in a close one. You got Chicago losing to Tampa 27-17. You got Indy beating Houston, their division rivals 31-20. You got San Fran beating the Rams 30-23. You got the Giants coming back, winning 31-28 against Arizona. And you got Miami beating New England on Sunday night against the division rivals as well. 24-2017. You got 2 Monday night games that we saw.
2017? Damn.
24-17. They beat the New England Patriots, man. You got, like I said, 2 Monday night games. You got New Orleans beating Carolina 20-17. And you got the Cleveland Browns losing to Pittsburgh 26-22.
Boom. I ain't mean that little
two divisions, man. Like you said, though, man, you got surprising like your team 2-0, man.
Yeah, the NFC East is 7-1 as a whole.
7-1 as a whole.
And I think the NFC South is similar. Like they might be 7-2 or 6-2 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Because you got Atlanta, you got
Atlanta, another one 2-0. The surprise.
Yeah, Atlanta, New Orleans. That's Atlanta, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay. That's that division right there. Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay's undefeated. That's a surprising team with Baker Mayfield. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody don't believe in Baker Mayfield. But yeah, just to run down, like I said, 1 or 2 games that I thought was good games overall. Was I want to talk about the Giants real quick, man. The Giants to come back. You know what I'm saying? They didn't score in 6 quarters.
Yeah, they had a slow start. It's safe to say they had a slow start to the season, right?
Yeah, very slow start to the season. You know what I'm saying? To not score and be down to probably the worst team in the NFL, to Arizona at halftime. Like I said, didn't score a touchdown. But to come back, man, and win. You know what I'm saying? They lose Barkley. Barkley be out, a game or 2, depending. You know what I mean? You don't know. That's why they was talking about paying the running backs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I liked that game, man. Like I said, they show heart, man. You know what I mean? They was down, but they came back. And in Arizona, like I said, Arizona is playing with house money. Like, nobody expecting them to do anything. They playing good, but definitely shout out to the Giants for coming back, man.
Arizona has, they low, their culture low key stays with a decent athletic defense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So, yeah.
So even if you don't got the biggest names, when you got an athletic defense, you can make some plays. You can stay in some games just off of raw talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fact.
And that's kind of, I was happy when Giants was down 20-0, obviously.
Happy, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, we not that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Any given Sunday, baby. Any given Sunday.
But when they came back, it was a similar game as when Washington played them, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up getting the win. I think Daniel Jones, they said something like had 316 yards passing in the second half.
Yeah, they had no choice. Yeah, like you said, come back,
bounce away. But they made it happen. And you lose Saquon in the process, though. I'm not sure for how long, but it's just like when you hear that, it's like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
facts.
Like, bro, like, what is Chad Ochocinco right or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he got to eat the junk food to get your body right? Oh, that was whack. You see, I know you seen it. I saw you looking like, damn.
yeah. Well, look, I should have attracted that goddamn straw.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? The more healthy you eat, the weaker your bones is or whatever. I don't know, man. I definitely don't know, man. Definitely don't know. You got
your boys, your game.
Yeah, my game. Shout out to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I got my power rankings coming out. I'm had the number one in my power rankings. You know what I'm saying? Coming out, man. They hey, man. 30-10. Fuck DirecTV because I can't watch it on Channel 8.
Good?
Nah, DirecTV don't got Channel 8 no more.
I think it was working the other day.
It was working? Yeah, it wasn't working. It wasn't working for me, but
I heard somebody say something like, "Oh, they got that deal done quick."
They probably did, but probably now, but they had to. People did, like you said. But I was tapping on my phone or whatever. Jonathan's a Dallas fan or whatever. But yeah, I mean, other than the opening drive, Dallas had an impressive opening drive on us. I think overall, just like last year, like our defense held it down to the most we can. You know what I'm saying? But Dallas' defense just was smothering us. You know what I'm saying? They was getting good field position all game. And, like I said, we hold them to about, I think, what they had? 2 touchdowns and like 5 field goals. So, we did what we had to do as far as stopping them or whatever. But
yeah, I think I think somebody said their offense had 12 points, their defense had 14.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was overall a decent game for us overall, I would say. I mean, I think they got to unleash Zach a little bit more. Like, you got to say, fuck it. Like, we got weapons, man.
They got to unleash Breece Hall.
No, and that's what would include Breece Hall, though. Like, you got to unleash these cats. Like, take the training wheels off. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, watching Breece Hall that first week put confidence
in
everybody who was watching. Fuck just fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just anybody watching, like, oh, they might be all right because that's a dog. Every time he touched the ball, it looked like he about to hit a home run. It looked like he about to break and go. And then you get 4 touches?
Right.
4 touches is wild. I ain't expect to see that.
That's listen, I didn't know till after the game. Like, I'm just reading and stuff, and like I said, every time I see it, like, goddamn, we 3 and out, and you know what I mean, they got the ball or whatever. So I didn't see a lot of stuff. We got, like I said, we signed Hardman to a good deal, and he's been no show. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you got these cats, and we got talent, and we can't waste this talent. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jim Joe. You can't, waste the talent. Like, you can't waste this season or nothing like that. So, got to take the training wheels off of Zach. Let that, you know what I mean? Get the ball to your key players. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it works or not. Like, you got to keep feeding them. You're gonna break them. Just like you said, Hall. The first game he didn't have a lot of carries, but the carries he had, he broke them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Over 100 yards. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get the ball to these cats. You know what I'm saying? You see Garrett Wilson, like, before he caught that slant, like, he wasn't getting targeted. Like, you gotta, you know what I mean? I understand that the line is still working, but we got to get better on that. And like I said, luckily we won the first game. And like I said, it's early. People overreact over everything. That's why I don't watch no fucking sports shows about anything, because they'll say your team is trash after 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta blow everything up. Like, you know how it is. But yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll definitely see.
Word. My boys, man. My boys played. Who the fuck we played?
This past week?
Yeah, who played again?
Yeah, Denver. Yeah, I played Denver.
Oh, yeah, Denver. So Denver, going into the game, I wasn't. I felt like this could be a trap game for us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm confident in what we got. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Denver is more so the Sean Payton, the Russell Wilson. Is they gonna get it together? Is they gonna make adjustments? And for the most part, in the beginning they did. My team be stressing me the fuck out. They ain't gonna stressing me out like, yo, we can't be doing that, right? But
excuse me,
we got a new weapon and shit. You know what I'm saying? His name Eric Bieniemy.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Wayne, old Rap City freestyle. Eric Bieniemy back. See, I ain't understand that bar until this past weekend. And Eric Bieniemy being our offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? That boy, he calling the play. You know what I'm saying? He calling the plays this year. He didn't call the plays all them years in KC. And, he's the offensive coordinator. He gonna put something together. But at the end of the day, Andy Reid was taking control, calling them plays. And so I was a little skeptical when they said we bring him in. So it's like, but you could tell these first 2 weeks, he's gotta get going. You know what I'm saying? He's gotta get his play calling right because we got weapons all over the field. You got Robinson, running back, looking fantastic. You got and then you could just sneak in Gibson in there, and he gonna catch a little swing route and go crazy and break for a touchdown. Then you got McLaurin, who he just caught one on some Megatron shit in triple coverage, like. But also the quarterback throwing that motherfucker through a fucking dot. So I got confidence in the last but not least. I got Chase Young. I seen on the field.
Yeah,
having him back put a lot of confidence into my mind as well. You know what I'm saying? But Eric Bieniemy, he gonna get more comfortable calling plays. We kind of got the perfect storm as far as coaching. We have a head coach who may not have won a Super Bowl. He's won a Super Bowl before. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not as a coach.
Right, not as a coach.
But he's been to the Super Bowl.
He did take Carolina, right?
With Carolina. But he's a defensive-minded coach. You know what I'm saying? So he can, he the head coach, but he can handle that defense and pay attention to what he needs to get done on defense to stop the other offense. Now he got somebody that can focus strictly on the offense. Don't gotta worry about no defense. Get this offense going. Make sure we scoring, which we are. You know what I'm saying? We scoring a little bit. Put together with new ownership, and one of the motherfuckers I keep saying is Magic Johnson, who win everywhere he go. Man, I think we got recipes for success. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I definitely do. Like you said, man, once you build, like your boy Howell, he ain't not known for anything, but they letting him loose. You feel me?
He remind me of Brett Favre. Like he just out there just gunslinging.
That's what I'm saying with Zach.
Or young Matthew Stafford.
That's what I'm saying with Zach. Like just let him loose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let him loose, man. You got talent. Y'all got talent. Like you said, you got a star receiver. You got an upcoming running back that had a great rookie season last year. Your line is decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all good. Like you said, you got Trace. Y'all got Sweat. Y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some pieces. You know what I mean? Just
got to put it all together.
Put it all together. And like you said, you was missing Bieniemy coming in there, taking over the offense. Like you said, you need that fresh meat to call call plays and stuff like that. To call plays and stuff like that. So that was good. That was good for y'all, man. It definitely needed fresh, like you said, ownership, all that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to y'all too.
The other game I wanted to highlight was just the one last night, man. Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cleveland Browns. Obviously, you see your face right now because of that moment, but also about the future of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big topic of conversation. First of all, the game coming into the game, it was, are the Browns for real? You know what I'm saying? Are they back to the stuff a couple years ago or whatever? Are they back into their flow? And on the opposite side is the Pittsburgh Steelers, where is this the year they don't make the playoffs? Or is this not make the playoffs? Is this the year that they don't have a winning record?
Winning record, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the Browns had highlights. the show, you know, Deshaun Watson's back there. He's still getting in the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? How long do you? One of my questions is how long do you give him to get back to where he was? With that being said, do you got a choice but to wait? Because you just gave him 230 fully guaranteed.
You got a little both, like
you know what I'm saying?
You got a little both, like. I don't think nobody is really expecting him to get to an MVP level again, because that's 2 years off. You know how it be. Like it's hard. Like, but he got the skill and the talents to possibly get there. Absolutely, and it shows. You know, in the first game, like, all right, he knocking some of this rust off. You feel me?
So before we get into Nick Chubb,
yep.
Speaking of Deshaun Watson, so you watched the game last night, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yep.
Were there moments where he looked very frustrated, like he want to take it out on an opponent? When I say that, I guess there was a play where he stiff-armed an opponent and got a personal foul for grabbing the face mask of him. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you can't grab the other.
But when I was hearing about it, they said that it was very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
they say he seemed like he needed to let off some steam.
Mm-hmm.
That's where massages come into play. He ain't getting no massages like he used to. Maybe that was his thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was the day of or the day before the game. I'm going to go get a massage. I'm going to get my off real quick. And I'm going to be good, relaxed for the game.
Shit is crazy. You know why it's funny? Because we were just check out our latest, past episodes, and we were just discussing, like, when stuff happens to people, they get somebody or female or girl or whatever. Like, I was just watching the video where I saw, him with a chick or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And it was just funny that we were just alluding to that. So he's getting his rocks off, you know what I'm saying? In other words, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, but it ain't the same.
It ain't the same as a massage.
It ain't. This is
happy ending.
Just think in his point of view. This is what I think of it. This is somebody that you don't know, and you just trying something. And if it work, then it work. If it don't, then I'm in court. It's the thrill of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
People live off of that adrenaline rush.
I get it 1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, what if that was his thing, and that's why he was playing so good, and now it's kind of stripped away from him.
So that means he was getting it since college. He was getting massages since college. Probably. Who knows though? But it's definitely a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I didn't get in too deep with that. But yeah.
Let's move on to the hit that everybody talking about, man.
Yeah, Chubbs, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Nick Chubb, stud back. You know what I'm saying? Stud running back of the league.
Top 2, top 3, yeah, for sure.
When he run like a running back. He run like get out my way. He run like, do you even lift, bro? Like, he run like that.
Yeah. Last night I was like, yo. Some of his joints he was just doing, Pittsburgh hit hard. Like, Pittsburgh is, always known for defenses, strong defense. And he was just, I was like, yo, shit, he might be the best. Like, I don't understand people be, pass catching or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you include the two. But
you talking about pure
running hard, I was like, this is a guy.
I see that. Nah, I see that. Whenever I watch him play, I definitely see that pure running back. Like, he just seems like, you know that person when you play in high school, that one elite person that is just like,
excuse me,
like, you might get the ball and, like, you could break a couple tackles, you know what I'm saying, but somebody gonna get you. You know that one person that just, it seemed like when people go to tackle him, they just slip off and they give up in mid tackle, like, right. And it's just like, what the fuck is you doing that I'm not doing? And like, it's just like, he was one of them motherfuckers, like
1,000%. That nigga, like, he's just a problem, man.
He just ended up getting his yards, get his carries, workhorse.
Workhorse ain't the word. Like I said, but yeah, man, he suffered an injury, man, and
but when physics, you can't beat physics. Physics that's just what it is. So when you got a 240-pound man carrying another 220-pound man. And then he plant that foot. And another 230-pound man, full speed, come right at that knee that you just planted on the foot. I don't give a fuck who it is. That ain't gonna work.
At all.
And like, I didn't see it live. I actually saw the video this morning. My coworker showed me it. Mm-hmm. It took me. The first flashback is obvious. Mm-hmm. I think we all know.
Right.
Willis McGahee, Ohio State, Miami. Mm-hmm. That was the first. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I think AJ Hawk. Shout out to Pat McAfee. So I think he said he was a freshman during that game. Mm-hmm. And they didn't see the replay either, and that's what was the big thing about it. The game didn't show the replay, but the crowd told you what the fuck happened.
Right.
Because they saw the replay.
Right.
It took me back to Marcus Lattimore, South Carolina.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus, man.
It is almost like the exact same thing. Like, the leg just free flowing. Like,
Marcus was more,
not attached no more.
Crazy. Marcus,
you think so?
Yeah, Marcus is. Yeah.
It looked very similar. Multiple torn ligaments. Prayers for Nick Chubb, first of all,
right?
Because that was gruesome.
For sure. I still. This is just furthers my wife from not letting my son play football, man. Just injuries, man, and stuff like that. To get injured, like I said, you got Rodgers the first game, you got Nick Chubb the second game. Like, it's crazy. I still can't believe that he go. Shit like I'm in a dream. Swear to God.
Yeah, you was. I mean, I could
like
see
I'm still in a dream.
So hyped for the season, all that, and then
I feel like it's a dream.
I think what's her name? Cam and Mace. They do their little bet thing or whatever. Mm-hmm. There's always the special bet, whatever. And the special bet be like, over under Lamar Jackson, 0.5 yards. Like passing or rushing, total. I mean, give me that shit. What the fuck? Like, right. So they be having them shits. They said Aaron Rodgers was one of them shits, and he ain't hit the mark.
That nigga didn't hit shit, bro. Okay, you know how many people like? That's why some of these sporting joints was giving people money, like refunds, like MVP and all that. Like, you can't.
You got to.
The nigga played one series. You played 4 plays, man. This shit can't be real, man. This shit is just crazy, man. I still can't. Like I said, I still can't believe it. But,
did you hear about Aaron Rodgers' favorite form of therapy?
What, other than getting high?
Mm-hmm.
Is what?
No.
I
heard this from what I would say is a credible source, but they do be bullshitting sometimes.
Yep.
And a lot of people watch this credible source. I heard that Aaron Rodgers.
Sources.
I heard that Aaron Rodgers liked to listen to the sounds of dolphins having sex.
People are weird, man. And people like different sounds, man. I don't know. Dolphins having sex, though? Like? Just dolphins acting crazy?
Dolphins having sex.
You said dolphins having sex.
You about to look up the sound?
I'm about to look up the sound.
Go on YouTube.
I am, go on.
Sounds of I'm gonna look it up actually because I'm connected to the Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, you connected to the Bluetooth, right?
The sounds of dolphins.
You can look at that, yeah. It's probably just sound like dolphins going crazy. I would just think, like, you know how dolphins go. But like you said, man, Nick Chubb, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely fucked up that he gone, man, for the season. They're going to try to get Kareem Hunt back in the building and stuff like that. Definitely sucks, man. Especially, like I said, it's for the Cleveland that, you know, was thinking about doing good. They started off 1-0.
We can't even watch this motherfucker real quick. Where's my remote at? It's over there. Yeah, it's over there.
What happened?
You can't read that? Say the video may be inappropriate for some users.
You want the remote? We about to play it, man. It's our show, goddammit.
Hold up.
Somebody just laughing. Like I said, man, each his own, man. Just like you said, Deshaun Watson, he might need his rocks off, fires, massages and stuff like that, man. People do funny things, man. It's that Will Levis had the mayonnaise in the coffee, like, each his own, brother.
Yeah, I think he just said that. I don't know if he really do mayonnaise and coffee.
Nah, he got a whole goddamn, he did it.
Or he got TikTok.
He got TikTok, and he got a lifetime
that salty coffee, some shit?
Sponsorship from Hellman's. Swear to God.
You white people, yo. They find a whole different route to make some money. So like,
hey man, you got a check from Hellman's. No matter what I do in this NFL, bro, I got a check from Hellman's. You dig?
I'm gonna go get another water to see if it still turned red.
Go ahead. While he get that, man, like I said, I'll dig into another game real quick. You got Cincinnati, man, losing to Baltimore, man. You got Cincinnati now down for the season 0-2, man. People got Cincinnati as to get back to the Super Bowl. You got Lamar Chase doing his thing, but he hasn't been doing his thing all season. Huh? Jamar. I know, Jamar. I'm saying Lamar. See? Joe Burrow, he came in banged up. Expectations was, still doing his thing, but yeah. Man, they're just struggling, man. I don't, that division is good. Like you said, you got Pittsburgh that's 1-1. You got Cleveland 1-1. You got Baltimore 2-0. In that game, and you got Odell. Stay hurt. Odell, Beckham.
Oh well.
Yeah.
It's Beckham right there.
Yeah,
son.
I don't know. Odell will ever get. I think he'll still stay with the job as far as bread wise.
Is it Odell or Odell?
Odell.
Because Dwell like got something to do with pain.
Yeah. Like he dwelling. But how you feel, you think Cincinnati can turn around, man? Joe Burrow a little banged up,
yeah.
but
well, that's the key factor though, because let's knock on wood. Mm-hmm. A lot of things happen when you're dealing with a calf injury. We've learned that in these past years. When you got a calf injury, chill the fuck out.
Come on, sit your ass down.
like we seen Kevin Durant in the finals. Calf injury, should be good. Snap. Yo boy.
Yeah, Roger, yeah.
Calf injury, snap.
Right, because he had a little bit in training camp.
He said he's had calf injuries before. This one felt different. He already knew. You know what I'm saying? He said he knew on the field when it happened. Like, he already knew his shit was fucked up. Yeah. But, you gotta be sure.
Right.
But if they put him in next week, I think Cincinnati is desperate.
I would agree.
They started 0-2 last year, so I'm not too worried about the 0-2.
Okay.
But what I'm worried about is Joe Burrow. Like, will he let himself get ready?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he probably wasn't even 100% in this game. He probably shouldn't have been playing.
Nah, he wasn't. Like I said, he got hurt in training camp that he's supposed to be out for a little while. Mm-hmm. So I think, fan base, you gotta relax. Like, fan base, relax.
You gotta relax.
And rest them. Like, you've been to the Super Bowl, y'all been great for a couple years. Like, let them rest a couple games and then, try to catch fire. Like I said previous and earlier. Like, it's early still. Like, you can't overreact. So, sit them out a game or two, you know what I mean? Let them rest and then go from there. Then depends how the season goes, shut them down, man. Young quarterback, you just pay them big money. Like, quarterbacks.
Big money.
And quarterbacks are, the players that last basically longest other than kickers. Like, quarterbacks these days play 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, so don't be afraid to, not throw away the season, but, just let them rest, man. Let them rest.
Word. Yo, we're going to talk about Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado, prime time, man. I forgot my shades. And, I got my shades and hat.
You got to get some blenders, man.
I ain't come with the props today.
You got to get some blenders.
That's the Dion. That's the name of Dion joints.
Mm-hmm, some blenders. We gotta get a couple pairs.
Okay, let's check it out.
See if they're available still. Cause
right.
They said Dion made $1.2 million.
They went up. I saw it like today. And,
yeah. No, I'm saying in that day.
Yeah, on that day. Yeah.
On that day when
I'm just talking about in general, like
when the other coach was like, "Hey, I take my sunglasses and hats off when I talk to the grown-ups."
Right.
Yeah, he said, I put them on and I make $1.2 million. So.
Right. What the for the stats? Why? What did the cat from Rochester? You know?
The cat from Rochester. His stats it's a little foggy. It's a little foggy because Justice Ross Simmons, number 2 on Colorado State, wide receiver. I think he had like 4 catches for 25 yards. Okay. Couple things. He's a sophomore, but he did have 1 extra catch that would have put him at like 60, 70 yards. A deep ball. He mauled 2 defenders. I think it might have been Shiloh and another person. It wasn't Travis. Travis was already out the game. He mauled them both, but it got called back on the holding penalty. Okay. And he called that like the 2-yard line. So I count that because I saw it.
Yeah, okay,
I saw it.
I watched 0 of the game and like the game came on late.
Oh nah, so you had to watch. That was a game of history. Yo, the game came on.
I know.
But the game came on and the announcer was like, "Shit." First of all, they got 2 black announcers. How fitting, right? You know what I'm saying? In the one night, he go like, "Yo, man, this shit look like the BET Awards mixed with a football game, son. Like, got everybody out here, son. They interviewing Offset, like literally interviewing. He got the same outfit on he had in the Kai Cenat video.
We just talking about it. Like, thugging it
dirty
out,
as a motherfucker.
Thugging it out, bro. Thugging it out, man. You know how I go.
But yo, it was so lit. It was so lit. The game went till about 2:30 in the morning. I stayed up the whole time. It was besides the 2 overtimes.
I had to work.
Besides the 2 overtimes, it was a long ass first quarter because it was just so much emotion, so much physicality. I told one of my coworkers, I told him it reminded me of watching Friday Night Lights, the movie, and how you just had those couple games, like for instance in that championship where the other team was just so like dominant. They was so physical. They was just whooping on them. They was doing some crazy shit like punting the helmet of the other player like while the ref turned and shit. Like it felt like that type of atmosphere. Like they was hitting. There was fast pace. Colorado State came out to play. So.
They came out. That's what I'm saying. I want to tip my hat out to them. Like, of course you heard Colorado all day, all week. Colorado. Mm-hmm. And then you get to the game.
And then, but before you get to the game, you got your coach making a comment that the whole world basically reacted to.
Right.
Because the whole world is on Colorado's side right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like they played for him because of that, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I want to tip, like I said, that's why I want to tip my hat out to him, like you said. You got them, coach, added fuel to the fire. They like, damn, coach. But we got your back, coach. Like, we here to play. Like, we're a football team, too. Yeah, we represent Colorado, too. And then, like I said, to hold it down, to like they basically had the game. Like I said, it was a whole, listen. That when you talk about scripts, that had to be, that's part of the script because they ranked what? They was ranked what? 22, I think, coming in the week.
18.
18. That was last week. I think this week they're 18 or something.
No, they 3-0 now. They was 18 last week.
I think they're 18 this week.
They might
I think it's 20. I think they wasn't ranked the first week. I think they was 22 and now they 18. Mm-hmm. But say all that to say, like I said, you had that's the prime effect, bro. Like, come on, man. You had The Rock out there.
The Rock pregame speech.
The Rock pregame speech.
Your mama gave a pregame speech.
You got motherfucker.
Yo, the mama came out like, I raised them right. But I also told him to be himself. And if he got to kick some ass, then go kick some ass. And they was like, oh! Right. And I think, because Cam was there. Mm-hmm. He said Shiloh was in the back like, yeah, we'll take that shit, Grandma.
Like I said, man. You got Mama there. You got Lil Wayne walking them out. You got College Game Day there. Like you had, was a goddamn
not
movie.
Not even College Game Day. Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
First Take. 60 minutes.
Right.
Like
they was there from Friday to all the way to Saturday. And the game was at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
So from Friday,
that's prime time. That's
why
getting drunk.
Everything
People lit watching this bitch.
Everything.
And that's when you should have the stars and shit, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They had everything, you know what I'm saying? And for Colorado State to be like...
To have the game that matches with the energy was fucking amazing.
Right. That's why I want to shout out to them because, like I said, man, they could have came... They really supposed to get blown out the water. They 22-point underdog, 23-point underdog. And to come and to basically have the game, like, you know what I'm saying, basically for the first 2 quarters, I would say dominated the game.
They had the game
until
like 5 minutes left.
7 minutes or something, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they...
And then Colorado had the ball. Yo, the punter came out and was like, bloop. Perfect punt. You got the ball at the 1.5 yard line, and you got a minute and 30. You got a minute 20, whatever the fuck it was.
Right, they had to drive 98 yards, right?
98?
Yeah.
And in college, the clock don't stop unless you out of bounds or a first down. Or call timeout, obviously.
Right, the way they changed it now, yeah.
Now
it used to be, remember it used to be like every first down? Stop or whatever, clock stop till you get the ball. But yeah, man, like I said, I wanted, before we, all that joint, like I said, shout out to them. Just going through that adversity. Like I said, you had everybody out, their mama literally out to that game, you know what I'm saying, them to play a good game. And like I said, you couldn't write the script any better, man. Like I said, they won in double overtime, you know what I'm saying? 43-35. Travis Hunter, what I mean?
Hold on.
And the game got, hit.
Hold on. We got to watch this real quick because this motherfucker too cool. I'm connected to the in studio TV. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker too cool.
And joining us now at Sports Center, Buffalo's quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur, you guys are down by 11 in the fourth quarter. You come back to win it in overtime. What kept you believing?
Really, we just knew we messed up on simple things on offense and things that, wouldn't let me go to sleep at night. So we all ride together and we talked as a team and like we not.
Now this is after a huge win, emotional, all that. Look, cool as a motherfucker.
I was just waiting the whole time to put a watch on.
Hey, you backed up to your 2-yard line. That last drive in regulation, you had to go 98 yards for a touchdown. You get it done. What was your message to your teammates when you guys took over the ball at the 2?
At the 2, all I was thinking was Brady mode. That's it. Simple.
Brady mode, Tom Brady mode.
Tom Brady, mentor.
For the people watching who can't see that video right there, this is him. He got the shades on. He got the hat on.
His whole demeanor just.
He got the hat. He said 2-yard line. Shit, I was just thinking Brady mode. He on Sports Center. On the East Coast, it's 2:30 in the morning. It's 2:45 in the morning. We just watched 2 overtime game, 45-43, in-state rival. Everybody and their mama literally is in the house.
Literally.
And this motherfucker not even breathing hard. He not even yelling. He like, shit, I just went in Brady mode, son. That's it.
That's the effect of prime. And what I mean by that is you prime son, so you've been in the spotlight since you was 5 years old. Since you stepped in that junior peewees and you know what I'm saying? Freshman.
This is where I gotta stop you to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Michael Jordan's sons did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't turn out to do shit in their sport.
This is true. But none of them was a star in that kind of sport either, though.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about as far as his demeanor.
This motherfucker is a star.
No, I'm just talking about as far as demeanor. You know what I'm saying?
And besides that, I don't know if you ever went back and watched the actual highlights of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go watch this motherfucker play.
Nah, he's a dog.
First of all, shout out again to Colorado State. Because that quarterback was fucking slinging that ball too. Yo, these 2 quarterbacks this was an NFL game at the college level. Yo, they was like on ropes.
It was a game. That's why I said shout out to them, Colorado State.
When I say they was on ropes, I mean every time both of them threw the ball, they threw the ball like they was angry. They threw the ball like if it was a wall of plastic wrap in front of the receiver and he got to get the ball through that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they was throwing that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And you can see Brady's influence on him like a motherfucker.
And that's what I'm saying with Colorado State. It's like, even though they lost, this might have been their best played game. They'll probably have all season because they had to come in adversity. Like I said, and prove everybody. This was like, everybody's out here. I gotta play. We gotta play hard. Fuck these people. Like for
not
real.
Not even that. Where I took it, that too. But where I took it was this was the most important game for them too, because the eyes are on you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is when you play well.
Right.
Yeah, y'all beat them last year, but they wasn't shit last year.
Right.
All the stars, win or lose, them players balled out. Number 14 earned this spot in the NFL off of that game. And the prime wasn't there, and nobody was going to watch that game.
Right.
They saw number 14 go crazy, looking like Plaxico Burrow'S out there.
Right.
They saw number 4 going crazy. They saw the dude on defense going crazy, even though he you know.
Yeah.
Not the one that hit Travis, the one that sacked Shakur, they saying dirty at the end, Shador at the end.
Yeah.
He still balled the fuck out. He might have locked this spot in the NFL.
Like you said, this highlighted everyone else.
Yeah.
You're trying to say it's like, regardless if they won or lost, they played a hell of a game, and the spotlight was on them.
And they got some jobs.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal of college football.
That's it.
We're trying to get some job in the NFL. This is what I'm here for.
That's it.
I know I'm majored in this, whatever, but I'm here for football.
That's
so
it. And that's what even Prime said. Like I said, the kid got, some death threats or whatever. We like, yo, we played it, come out here to play, man. To play hard and hopefully to get to the next level and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no harm to the person, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. But definitely, like you said, Colorado State, definitely, like I said, shout out to them again. And like I said, they play hard. Like I said, they earned their jobs. Like everybody on there, if they was ranked in the 6th or 7th round, they went up a few rounds and made some money. You know what I'm saying? So,
top 3 game of the year overall, any sport.
This year?
Top 3 game of the year, any sport. Just the whole atmosphere.
Definitely atmosphere.
Knowing that everybody's pretty much watching, at the same time. All reacting. We all experiencing history at the same time. We experiencing a changing of the guard in the culture of college football. You know what I'm saying? Because in the same breath, we watching these stars being made in the moment. You got previous stars like Alabama looking bad. Mm-hmm. They still Alabama, but
struggling.
They need a quarterback. Bad.
Struggling.
And if I'm not mistaken, the number 1 quarterback in next year's college draft, he visited Colorado, and that's all I gotta say.
Like you said, it's always just changing the guards, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, changes the times.
I say swag, son.
I say changes the times, because that's why, like Saban was hating and stuff like that. Like, oh, you paying people, like all this other, like, come on, bro, like this is the part of the game
because he's seen it though,
and you have to you have to adapt to the game now. Like you gotta come with the times. Like, first of all, before prime, it was now we paying people. Now you got a prime, and I can give you a couple dollars. Why the fuck now? I'm not gonna go play with prime. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you go from 4th round to 2nd round draft pick. Like his son, let's keep it 1,000. If he didn't go to Colorado, his son would still be, you know what I'm saying, in the what the league they just came off from? The HBCU,
HBCU,
whatever.
SWAC.
Like SWAC, he'll still be in that. But prime, this my son, and he could ball because he said it from the gate. Like, he got to earn his job, and now you can showcase the talent that no Alabama, no Georgia, no other, who else is struggling? Texas and Tennessee
LSU.
would think about. LSU, they'll think about. Yeah, now look, he projected what? Mm-hmm. 1st round.
That was Prime's message. That's Prime's overall message, and he said it from week 1. That's a kid from HBCU.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
He just like you said, he's exposing that them HBCUs got talent too. You gotta pay attention. And from the players to the coaches. You feel me?
He's showing that. So that's the whole Prime effect. You got people that never really was a Colorado fan. Come on, man. Colorado owe everything to goddamn Prime right now. Everything went up 1,000,000%.
This is like the first time I've seen people, a lot of people, say I am proudly bandwagon.
Yeah.
like I know.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I'm like, damn, they making this goddamn Colorado gear look fly.
Yeah, yo.
Like, man, we want to get a Colorado shirt.
Exactly. So I'm at my dog house and shit. We chilling and shit. We watching the game come on.
Yeah.
We was watching the Easy the Block Captain versus Geechee Gotti, which is a whole nother story, including Remy Ma and Papoose and shit, right?
Yeah.
That whole drama. Yeah. So that shit cut off. Yeah. I got Easy 2-1, by the way. I don't know how y'all got Geechee winning 3-0, and his third round wasn't even directed at Easy the Block Captain. It was directed at Remy Ma. And if I don't know about you, but if somebody cracking Remy Ma, that's not a loss.
No,
that's a flex to me. Like, if I'm cracking Remy Ma, yeah, what the fuck? Like, how am I losing the battle because I crack?
And she about to get cracked in the head by the bottom of Papoose.
Nah, they said Papoose wasn't in the building. The car wasn't in New York. Like, they said,
I'm just
Remy
saying,
did a lot of avoiding. They said,
no,
but long story short, the game come on after.
No gas.
And, you know what I'm saying? The game come on. Turn it real quick. I turn to my boy like, yo, that hoodie fire. They had Prime on there.
Yeah, so
with the Colorado hoodie.
Yeah.
That shit was fly. I was like,
that's why I might get the Prime when I say Prime.
Yeah, that's
different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He turned the whole joint up. Like I said, man, he's doing the spotlight.
And I'm a Miami fan, so
shout out to Miami. My boys undefeated. We play Ohio State this weekend in a good game. I predict a victory over Ohio State. Ohio State has been struggling, even though, like we said, Marvin Harrison Jr. is out there balling. He still got to play a goddamn another year, right?
No, I think he's out this year.
He could be out this year?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said he had to play another year.
No, that was last year.
Okay.
Travis Hunter got to play another year.
No, Travis Hunter got to play another year.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, play against that dog right there, but they have been struggling. So listen, for Miami, for any team in college right now, it's wide open right now. Like all these teams, like you said, Alabama's struggling.
I was connecting Miami because of the culture shock that Miami had back in the day.
Yeah. No,
compare that.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
To bring that whole swag. Cause listen, Miami
and
got
who played for that Miami
documentaries.
team?
Miami got documentaries. They got Ray Lewis.
Who played for that Miami team?
Which one?
The Rock.
The Rock did, yeah. If you putting the connections together, yeah, for sure. The Rock was on that motherfucker, orange sapping them goddamn niggas.
And he didn't make the NFL. He richer than all the motherfuckers. All the motherfuckers.
That's why, hey man, pursue. Keep going. It will lead you to something. Though.
This is another thing. This
will lead you to something, though.
So this is a story that, and that whole thing. This is a whole nother different story. Well, it's not different, but it's talking about The Rock.
I get it.
That whole time he went on the Pat McAfee show and he told about his last time he wrestled at WrestleMania against John Cena. Against John Cena. I don't know if you remember that.
Nah,
The Rock versus John Cena. I think it was like 2009 or something. Or it might have been, no, I'm lying because I think they say he made like a 4-year break or something.
Like I said, when I was watching, something today, like I said, Hulk Hogan is my favorite of all time. And just watching something with the, when he turned heel, like he going back to like Prime, he re-energized wrestling. Even though he became a bad guy for like a year, he needed that.
Yeah, you do need
that punch in the face. That going back to now, you want to buy the gear like the NWO black and white. Shade, them colored his beard black and white. It was a whole swag, like you was on it. But yeah, he's like I said, he got the NWO joint, whatever. But yeah, what you talking about?
So. The Rock
is wrestling.
Just first of all, I want to read what we just watched. The top comment on there is, man said, quote, Brady mode, they left too much time on the clock. Laughing face, give him the Heisman already. And I got 370 likes. You know what I'm saying? And 20 replies. But The Rock, he was telling a story about how his last time, this is how much of a bad motherfucker he is. He said his last match against John Cena at the WrestleMania, it was like a talking about changing of the guard. It was a hand over the torch. Like John Cena gonna win whatever. He said, and I went back and watched it too to see what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. He said early in the match, he over-rotate on one of the moves John Cena put him in. And he said he felt something. He couldn't really feel his legs, whatever, like it was tingly, whatever. Mm-hmm. So he asked the ref. He said he was in pain and shit. He asked the ref, yo, how much time left? We got, they be talking to the ref on some slick shit. Like
they're talking general. Yeah.
So they like, yo, how long we got left? And the ref said, we got about 35 minutes. Nah, I can't feel my legs, but we gotta fight another 35 minutes. Right. And I'm gonna get through it though.
Right.
That's the first bad motherfucking moment, right? Then he says at the end of the match, John Cena put the finishing move on him. Mm-hmm. I think it's called the FU. No, not that was a Brock Lesnar, I think.
Whatever it is.
No, I think it was called the FU. I think Brock Lesnar was the F5. But so he said he hit him, he go up 10 feet in the air, get slammed on his back. And he said, he felt something else. So he said a different sensation. Whole different than the legs and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you watching this shit and you don't know this story, and he's just looking regular as fuck. Mm-hmm. When he's looking at John Cena and they doing the whole act and shit, whatever, he's looking regular as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe a little tired or whatever.
Yeah.
This motherfucker said that last finishing move, he tore his abdomen in 3 places.
Shit.
Now, that to me mean like, how the fuck are you breathing?
Shit.
Because I know it hurt to breathe.
Hard to breathe, son.
In 3 places.
Yo, wrestling, they be getting hurt.
Yeah.
For real.
But then that ain't the worst part though. So that early little can't feel my legs shit, that happened 5 minutes into the match of a 40-minute match. Said he tore his quad off of his hip.
Off his hip? Damn. He's a bad man.
Yo, that's different, yo. That's
fucking finishing
steroids like a motherfucker. Yo.
Yeah, that's that. I can't feel nothing. Like I felt it, but it ain't enough to put me on the goddamn sidelines. Yeah, nah, it's different, man. Like I said, wrestling is, they be going through it.
He had the Bo Jackson injury and finished the match, bro.
They be going through it, man. The wrestling, man. Shout out to the wrestlers, man, because they be, the moves they be doing these days, bro. I be like, what the fuck?
He about to break his neck.
Yo, for real. I be like, yo, for real. They be doing some moves. I be like, this is amazing. Like, amazing. I ain't gonna tell you I'm go and watch it. But, on Instagram, when they show the little joints, like, I know certain individuals now, I be like, yo, or I don't know their names, but I be watching, I be like, fuck. Definitely, like you said, shout out to The Rock. Like I said, Miami Hurricanes, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, just to, put all the full circle, like you said, Colorado is bringing that swag back. Like, wherever they go, it's a movie. Mm-hmm. It's a movie, and it's, I would say, urban. You know what I'm saying? You bring that urban swag to you. Urban swag that everyone would love to hate every week and root for them.
Bring that flavor.
You know what I'm saying? Root for them to lose, you know what I mean? But the majority just want to see them win, you know what I'm saying? This week, they play. This is I think it's a pretty big test. You know what I'm saying? You got the Oregon Ducks, which is ranked 10. You know what I'm saying? And they coming in as a 21-point underdog. So Oregon could put up some points. No Hunter. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be out a couple games. Let's see.
Yeah, lacerated liver sounds crazy to me.
We just talking about like injuries. Like you can get shit hurt
on a cheap shot. You know what I'm saying? Let's just give that context out. It was on a cheap shot. Way after the play.
I think I looked at it more like it was, but it was. I don't know.
It was too far.
I let it
after
slide
the play.
Just a little bit.
It wasn't bang enough. It was too many steps taken in between when the ball passed and he relaxed and when he got hit. Like you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't like you said. It wasn't bang, but it was like bang, bang. All right. To me, personally, like I said, other people could look at it different ways, but not enough for death threats, man. So leave that kid alone.
Nothing enough for death threats.
Leave that kid alone, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave that kid alone. But that definitely shout out to Colorado. Keep on doing your thing, Prime. I might order me a goddamn Prime shirt, not a Colorado shirt, but it's still technically the colors. You know what I'm saying? We might have to get some, celebrate our goddamn What we going on? 4 years?
Yeah.
God damn, 4 years. 4 years, son. Get some Colorado Prime shirts. That's a drive to Colorado, huh?
A drive? You ain't driving to
You
Colorado.
ain't driving to Denver?
Hell no.
That's shit fire as a bitch. Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
How far is it though? Like you think?
Driving?
Just in general, like if you driving,
I'll say,
that shit like 16, 20 hours and shit.
yeah, I'll say whatever it take to drive to California, minus like probably 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about It's probably like driving to Atlanta that way. Well, it's going this way.
Nah, probably like driving to Florida.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. It's probably like 16, 17
Just the other
hours.
way, yeah.
Yeah. Now I was thinking on some shit like that. But even though everything, like I said, prices and ticket prices, and everything up $1,000. But yeah, definitely shout out to Prime and all like that for sure. But week 3,
I know
man.
a couple people that did go to that game though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did?
No, I'm talking about one of my old teammates was there.
That's what I'm saying. It's fire.
And I think the Aquinas head coach had went.
That's fire. Like I said, it was close.
For the Rochester kid.
Yeah.
For the Rochester kid.
Okay, they went for Scotland?
They went for Ross Simmons.
Okay.
And see what
to
he
check
do.
him out. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. That's fire. That's fire too.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Colorado State. If you shout out to him, like you said, in the primetime game, to at least get your name called a couple times. Like you said, Prime bringing the spotlight to you. But yeah, week 3 where them college kids, definitely expect and want to go, to the next level. You got week 3, man. Run down some of these games real quick.
Let's just explain who playing, and then we gonna
I'm
make our quick
again.
picks.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
make some quick picks.
Yeah. I was 5-4 again last week, man.
I
so
was
I beat you.
terrible. My record was probably shit.
Nah, you got 5-4. Like I said, 5-4, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't bad. All right, so week 3, man.
I felt like I lost because I don't know. I just had CJ Stroud in my head, and I'm like, I thought he was gonna be better, but then I read some shit today that he's actually like top number 1 out of the rookie quarterbacks in like completion percentage and all that. Like,
yeah, he ain't bad.
Yeah. He just
he ain't
Texans.
doing enough. Yeah, exactly. He ain't doing nothing crazy to be out there looking crazy. Yeah, for sure.
Nothing crazy, but he is leading all the 2 other picks.
Yeah, I think
Richardson keep getting hurt.
he got a concussion protocol, but
Bryce Young is
he got the high IQ, but I don't know.
too small, right?
I don't know yet.
They too small. They said it's not that because Russell
got the
Wilson is
IQ.
small.
Yeah.
But Russell Wilson built like me.
Yeah. Nah,
They say he's small.
Nah, he's small. Yeah, 'cause I watched most of that game more than.
I'm giving myself a lot of credit talking about Russell Wilson built like me.
Right.
So he probably way bigger than me. But I'm
you're
thick
your
as a
size. That's what I'm saying.
motherfucker.
Pause. Where the flag at? Where the flag at? Who needs the flag? Where the flag at?
Ain't gone.
Oh,
Ain't
the
gone.
flag. Shit. Week 3, man. You got
That shit
Thursday.
glitched out the TV.
Right. You don't mess the TV up. How much of a pause was that? Jeez Louise. Man, week 3, man. You got Thursday night football, man. You got the New York Giants visiting San Fran. You got my New York Jets, facing the Patriots. You got Tennessee facing the Cleveland Browns. You got Atlanta visiting Detroit. You got New Orleans visiting Green Bay. You got the Denver Broncos visiting Miami, the 2-0 Miami Dolphins. You got the Chargers visiting Minnesota. You got the Bills visiting your boys, Washington. You know what I'm saying? In Washington. All right. So you got the Jags playing the Texans. You got Indy versus Baltimore. You got the Carolina Panthers versus the Seattle Seahawks. You got Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs. You got the Dallas Cowboys visiting Arizona. You got Pittsburgh going to Vegas, put in some bets for me. You got Philly versus Tampa Bay Sunday night, and the Chargers. Now the Rams is going to Cincinnati, man. Cincinnati is 0-2, like we referred early in the season, man. Monday nights is 2 Monday night games. That Philly and Tampa Bay, and that Rams and Cincinnati, man. You know what I mean? Back-to-back 2 Monday night games, you know what I'm saying?
You know who else owned 2 though?
Who's that?
The only team ever
Talk about it.
to score 50+ points with 0 turnovers and still go 2-0. The Chargers. 0-2 the Chargers. They 0-2, score 58 points, 0 turnovers.
I still got them winning the division because Kansas City is what?
1-1.
1-1. Raiders.
1-1.
Who else
Right.
in the division?
But the Raiders,
Denver.
Yeah, 0-2.
You know what I'm saying though?
Josh Jacobs, -2 yards, 9 carries. We don't gotta talk about it, but
talk about Hall. Like once the game plan changed, like the Raiders started off, they went and got open drive, and then they ended up with 10 for the rest of the game. But the Raiders, Jimmy G still doing. Jimmy G is just Jimmy G. Like he ain't gonna get over the hump, but Jimmy G hold the ball down. Adams was just a fucking animal. Like you saw that one route he ran, he just making shit up out there in the streets.
I didn't see it, but
it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah. So with that game, but my boys, man, you know what I'm saying? 14 in the last 14 games against New England. You know, last year, you remember last year. You remember what happened last year. Losing on special team, not allowing an offensive touchdown. Come on, man. This might be our season to us. Like, we got to beat the Patriots, goddammit. We got to beat the Patriots. 14.
On the 15th try? I don't know.
15,
it might be a good
15 good number, that's what I'm saying. Right. I ain't think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? 15 good number. But, yeah, hopefully we win, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we win. But let's highlight some of these games, man. So what you think is the biggest game of the week, man?
Shit, my boys versus Buffalo.
Yeah, as I'm looking at it.
That's proof. Like, proof on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, between Washington and the Bills, and you got to go with Tampa and Philly. Tampa is a surprising 2-0.
Baker Mayfield, huh?
Monday Night Football in Tampa versus Philadelphia, which is 2-0 as well.
So Baker's still prime time.
Baker's still prime time. Off top. 3 teams later, he's still prime time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
No more commercials.
Yeah,
shit,
it's
you know
low key.
Like,
low key.
He out here.
Yeah,
Son.
it's low key. You know, when you get picked first pick overall, it's different.
Both of those games, I like both of those games because both of those games are proven games for every team involved.
Right.
We got to prove we 2-0 for a reason. Mm-hmm. Buffalo got to prove that they didn't fall off. That you know what I'm saying, like that game last week. You know, they did their thing, but it's still questions. You know what I'm saying? There's still questions about Buffalo. They still got to prove it. We're going to have to put that defense on them. We're going to put that defense on them, and, you know, they're going to try it against us. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great game. In the other game, obviously, same shit. It's Baker got to prove himself. Is he really that dog, or is it motherfucking Mike Evans who keep having a fucking life-changing game every time he trying to get a deal and shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tampa, man, go back to that board, man.
And Philly got one play right now, and this is quarterback sneak.
Right. Right. Everybody should follow these pages in their book. Like, if you got the one and you got a, big quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Like, go, do that shit.
With the right service, because not everybody could do that. You also got to have the offensive line that's going to get off the ball and push the motherfuckers back.
No, don't get it twisted, but if you got a nigga that's 6'3", 6'4", 230, should be able to get that one.
Should be.
With a push from behind. Pause. In the NFL, you can push the player, help him, you know what I'm saying? It should be good, but it is what it is. But like you said, he got 2 easy touchdowns like that last week, like just push. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I think that's the 2 highlight games, man.
Let's go real quick. Just go one by one.
Yep. You got the Giants. You got the Giants versus San Fran. Who you got?
San Fran.
Yep. I agree with no Barkley. Jets and Pats.
I'm gonna go with your boys just because you got 15.
Right. Yeah. Tennessee versus Cleveland.
Tennessee is funny motherfuckers.
Right. Ain't funny. You don't know what Tennessee team you gonna get, man.
Son.
You don't know what team you gonna get, man.
Son. And who they playing against? You
Cleveland,
said?
Man.
Cleveland.
No Nick Chubb. First game without Nick Chubb this time.
Give me Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay, I'll roll with Tennessee. Dre like Cleveland, Tennessee for me. I'll just stay with Tennessee. Atlanta and Detroit. Detroit coming off an overtime loss, man. Detroit still gonna be that team though. They up there.
Jared Goff is all right. You said Detroit versus Atlanta.
Atlanta 2-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta 2-0.
They're gonna be 2-1 though. In Detroit. I've been rocking with Detroit.
Yeah,
I thought they was going to come.
You know I like Detroit.
I thought they was going to come back and win that one, too. I was like, oh, yeah, I picked them again.
They should have. Yeah, they should have. They should have.
They
had that one.
Fuck it.
Yep, you got New Orleans and Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Green Bay?
Green Bay 2-0-2, right?
No, they lost at the end to Atlanta. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
25-24. They had the game. You say you're going Green Bay?
Yep,
I like Green Bay. You got Denver and Miami. You know Miami?
Yeah.
Chargers, Minnesota.
Okay. I think the Chargers get their first win.
Yeah, you know I'm riding the Chargers train all week.
Kirk Cousins, a motherfucker. 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and lose and shit.
Right. I'm going to take the Bills versus your boys.
Fuck you.
You got the Texans. You got Texas versus the Jaguars, man.
The Texans versus the Jags?
Yeah.
I think the Jags bounce back. And Trevor Lawrence get back on.
Yeah, it's the Jags. Okay. We both agree. Indy and Baltimore.
Baltimore. Lamar Jackson is just
Carolina
different.
and Seattle, yep.
Carolina, this game is going to be shitty.
Yeah, Seattle. We both got Seattle. Chicago and KC. We both got KC. Dallas, Arizona. We both got Dallas. Vegas and Pittsburgh.
Then Arizona going to beat Dallas.
Okay. That's good to go different because I was just looking like we just ain't
Yeah.
we pick it together.
And you said what?
You got Pittsburgh versus Vegas.
These are like pretty like
Yes,
even games and shit.
This definitely is.
Pitt.
I'm gonna go with Vegas just to go with Vegas. Make shit interesting. Plus, like Vegas they decent. Philly and Tampa Bay. Battle 2-0. 2-0.
I want to say fuck Philly so bad. I feel like they might turn it on. You said Monday night?
Monday night. Monday night games.
They gonna turn it on Philly. Got Philly.
Yeah, Philly.
Yeah.
Okay. Philly. We both like Philly. And you got the Rams from Cincinnati. Rams been playing good, man.
That's the second youngest team in the league. You know,
been playing good. I don't know the cat name. He a rookie. Taking over Cooper Cup. You know what I'm
who
saying?
you taking? I'm gonna take the opposite.
I'm taking Cincy, so you got Rams.
You taking Cincy?
Yeah, I'm taking Cincy.
Okay.
Bounce back.
I thought you was gonna take the Rams. That's why. That's all I wanted to see.
Cincy. I like Cincy, man.
All right. That's week 3. You know what I'm saying?
Week 3, man. Week 3
of the NFL 2023.
Yep. Do some quick hits, real quick. Quick hits.
All right.
Quick hits. All right. So you got Ohtani, man, got elbow surgery, man, out for the season. The Angels always trash. They should be named always trash. You know what I'm saying? They be paying.
He emptied
people.
his locker out.
Right. He emptied his locker before he had the surgery. They ain't, do no contract or nothing like that. So he's definitely going to be a free agent this off season. We'll see. The Yankees got to go on in. If there's one player that we got to get him.
You already know it's going to be either the Yankees or the Dodgers.
Right. But the only catch is with the surgery, he's not going to pitch till the beginning of the 2025 season.
Yeah.
So you
take
take
the Tommy John.
Yeah. So
So that means he's going to throw 106 miles per hour. Now.
Right. So I mean, he'll be batting. You know what I mean? That first year, wherever the new team he's on, he's not going back to the Angels at all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see. And talking about money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got Pat Mahomes renegotiating his contract. People talking all the junk. They realize that of course he was underpaid. You know what I'm saying? All these people, but Kansas City said, yeah, we did this because we know we could restructure and do this and that. We fooling y'all motherfuckers, but he got $210 million plus for the next 4 years. Restructure, finagle this and finagle that to make it look good. You know what I'm saying? So he read up and he's the highest paid player. You know what I'm saying? In NFL history. Especially in a 4-year span like that. So definitely shout out to Pat Mahomes with that bread. Like we said, man, Nick Chubb is out. You know what I'm saying? Rodgers is out. You got Williams from New Orleans is out. So early in the season, man, but a lot of people getting hurt, man. So we'll definitely see what the season brings. You know what I'm saying? So that's your quick hits, man, for this week.
And that was episode 179.
179.
We getting up there. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we out. You know what I'm saying?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
We catch y'all another time, you know?
I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now.